much. And Total Biscuit wasn't expecting anything to come out of his comment, but it ended up doing it, and I'm kind of happy Gearbox did back out because I started learning more about G2A, and I'm like, now I refuse to shop with them, which sucks because I like cheap games.
It's a good thing I'm sponsored by G2A, youtube.com/G2A.
Are you really?
No.
I
used to have like a sponsorship. I used to have a sponsorship link, but then I realized that what I was doing, and then I just kind of stopped. It was during that
when you first started telling me about some of the shit they were doing.
It was during its inception, and nobody really knew how bad it was during its inception.
But the general premises of it isn't a bad idea. A place you can resell some of the keys you get from like Humble Bundle. I like that idea, but just how G2A went about doing it, and the fact that you have to buy insurance to get a product from them, a good product from them, is bullshit.
I agree with you. Thank you so much for your statement.
It's just there's so much shit. Like I've always never bought the insurance. I always just took the chance, and I've never.
I have to delete my shield. Honestly, I just haven't because like it's so hard, and I keep forgetting.
I just turn it off every time I buy something, but I haven't bought anything for a while, and from this point on, I'm just gonna have to say, suck it up, Buttercup, and pay full price.
Why don't you suck it up, Buttercup, one more time?
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me do it one more time for you.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Is that good for you?
A little bit more oomph.
Oh, oomph, so deeper?
Yeah.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Better.
Yeah.
Okay. Good, it was good. What?
Shut up, Joey.
Wait, what happened?
That was Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Who the fuck watches Yu-Gi-Oh?
Who the fuck watches Haunted Exile?
No one.
Oh.
A couple of my friends to make me feel better, and that's about it.
Why don't
they
you
make me feel
upload
less
actual
retarded.
videos?
It's been a while since I've uploaded. I need to sit down and get reorganized with all my shit, and now that I'm not working for the most part and I'm focusing more on school, I have the time to sit and do it. But it comes down to is what games do I want to put on there, and how do I want to edit my videos.
I don't know, what do you want to do with your life?
Like right now, all that got added to my channel recently has been 3 stream videos from me playing Kingdom Hearts.
Honestly, oh, I will watch that. Honestly, you should just do what a lot of the big YouTubers do and just play itch.io games.
What?
I like that.
Honestly, I'm part of this YouTube chat with a fairly like large amount of guys who are just like really big channels, and like the games that they get big on is quite telling.
Oh, what is the enemy AFK or something?
I don't know. Maybe he likes you. You're pretty cute, Merlin. They probably like you.
Because I don't see anybody.
Well,
Like, I guess when the beta comes out for Dawn of War, I'll play some through the beta, upload some videos on that, and then I'll buy it because I want to play Dawn of War, so I'll play it. And I guess I'm also going to bounce between Battlefield, because I play Battlefield quite a bit. There's no point in me not uploading Battlefield. But,
yeah.
I don't know, I just want to do way too many different varied things. I would love to do a super heavy edited series, kind of like Frankie does his videos. Because those are always like my favorite videos to watch.
You know,
Yeah, but did you see his behind the scenes on how long it took him to make a fucking single video?
I watched that, and even watched how the Battlefield guys do their shit, and it's like, oh, we'll legitimately redo the same thing over and over and over again, just pasting the clips together to make it look good.
No, they are here, Ruffle. They just don't know what they're doing.
But it's just, I wouldn't mind making videos of it like that, though. I had an idea for doing a Skyrim series like that. So, but I never got around to doing it.
yeah, you should do what Orb does and review anime on his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, that's
You
basically
mean
what I do.
you say review anime? You mean just talk about what was it, Panzer Girls, nonstop for like 3 hours straight on one video, and then
Orb, the
and then
Panzer
when
Girls
he says
get you
when he
off.
lists pros and cons, when he lists
I
pros
just
and
like
cons.
the tanks, man.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
was gonna say
sure?
when he lists pros and cons, pros, tanks, cons have nothing. Pros tanks.
Like, or you can come to us and tell us if you have a tank fetish.
He just loves hearing those treads roll. He just has dreams of that barrel being put in places it shouldn't go.
I see trees of green, red roses too, tanks of blue, tanks of glue, and I say to myself, what a wonderful Panzer.
I feel like this is something you would have been singing during a Company of Heroes gameplay video.
Yeah, but I'm not a weeb. Or a wereboo. You know what those are? Like guys who are really into like Nazi Germany.
What? A wereboo?
If you ever seen like the Germans had like the best everything ever, it's probably a wereboo.
Oh, I've heard that term recently.
You mean a weeaboo?
No, a wereboo. A weeaboo is Japanese culture is the best thing ever. A wereboo is the German culture is the best thing ever.
Are you saying like W-E-R?
Like the Wehrmacht. Or is the,
yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
It would be
there we go. No wonder why I had trouble. There we go. You know what I'm talking about now.
Yeah, now I get. Well, when you were saying wereboo, I'm like, what is this like an in-the-closet weeboo who only transforms between specific anime?
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, they in normal life they talk about like Cowboy Bebop and stuff, and then like you know, like in their private life it's Girls in Panzer. They have to keep it hidden like a sexuality.
Oh, I forgot about this video. This video is so badass.
Orb, I want you to know that I love you, and I appreciate your love for all things that are tanks and little girls.
Yeah.
But.
There's no but?
Oh, I didn't. There was no but.
Oh, I was expecting but.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Merlin, I was so high when I was playing Endless Legend with them. Like, the turns would take centuries.
Also, I'd like tell you something and then you'd forget it, and then I'd tell you something and you'd misinterpret it, and then I told you something and you forgot again.
I'm so glad I wrote down all my important contracts.
Like, it was that C base. I don't know how you got that wrong so many times.
I don't know.
it was kind of a weird transaction, but you know, I didn't think it was beyond your ability.
No, I was just... I don't know. It really depends. Sometimes I'm not hit by weed at all, and then other times it's like meme central.
Whoa, man.
Like a break hit you.
Yeah.
Hey, Rofl, how much would you give for a Batman cartoon like this? What I just posted.
I have to look at it later, because...
Well, whenever you get a chance.
Yeah. What is the style like?
It's called Batman of Shanghai.
Oh,
so,
yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I would love to see that.
That would be so amazing.
What is the new... There's a new, like, DC show coming out, actually. Is it, like... I think it's a comedy, though.
You're talking about the one with Bruce Wayne's cousin who makes weapons for good guys?
No, I'm not, but that is hilarious.
Yeah, it's I think it's called, like, The Other Guys or some shit like that, and it's legitimately, like, these weapon developers trying to make weapons for police and shit and deal with supervillains, and it's... the whole premise was funny to me.
Are you guys kind of bored with superheroes?
I've been super bored with superheroes for a while now. Shut the fuck up with tanks!
He started it.
You know what? I'm just gonna find your house and I'm gonna AT it. That's all I'm gonna do. Is
See,
just fucking blow it up with an AT gun.
This is the huge problem with Dawn of War 3 at times. The meandering around and just nothing happening. Like, we could definitely rush them down with our armies, but the problem is that they're stuck in their bases. This mode doesn't work for 1v1s and like small games, I think. Look, they're all on my side, by the way.
Also combining War 1 and Dawn of War 2. Dawn of War 2 had a lot of kind of just knowing when to poke and prod at each other.
Wait, what are you saying, my dude?
Just keep them distracted.
I'm saying, well, Dawn of War 3 was supposed to be a combination of Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of War 2. Dawn of War 2 being the squad-based thing had, with a lot more value on unit life, had this more poking kind of gameplay at times until you started getting late game. So you had a lot of standing around at times, just waiting for each other to be poked at.
Where's your point coming from?
Well, you're saying that that's the one downside of Dawn of War 3, and I was just pointing out that it's probably because if they combine Dawn of War 1 and 2,
that's absolutely fine, but it doesn't help with the pacing, as if you know that you can definitely defeat your opponents at this time, it just takes away the agency from the player. It's just, it's not what I think it... I just don't think it's good.
Yeah.
Going to 3.
I think what would really help out is, like, the pacing being changed, but honestly, I just love deathmatch. I don't mind this mode, though. I don't think it's bad. And I think it's good in team games. I just don't like it in 1v1s. Maybe in some team games.
Good question. Would Bane's skeletal structure collapse with all that weight from his muscle mass growing?
That's a good point, actually. No idea.
I feel like they answer this in comics.
Well, I've heard that supposedly his bones grow also with the venom, but then he wouldn't get small at all then if that was the case. But it was just something I've always wondered, and I'm watching Batman of Shanghai, so I just watched Bane get big, and I've always wondered that question.
They've lost both shield generators.
Well, I don't know. That's a hard question. I can usually answer like these questions like these in universe logic and stuff, but like you do raise a good point. Like, why it wouldn't shrink? Why his bones wouldn't shrink?
Wait, and that means his bones can't be growing then? That means it's just muscle growing, that much muscle growing on him, which wouldn't his body would not be able to stand the stress of when his bones start snapping from all that extra weight, because that's a hell of a lot of weight to be just accumulating. Just type it in on Google right now. Like, why? Well, I've sent that question to Game Theorist, because he also does that other one. Game Theory is stupid. Well, it was just I would like to have seen an episode on him talking about some comic book theories like that.
Honestly, if you want someone intelligent to talk about comic books, go to Comics Explained or Comic Historian, or like people who actually read it for a living on YouTube. Like, I don't really like Game Theory for a lot of like really shitty videos he made. I know, but I still enjoy watching it from time to time. Yeah, especially the Samurai vs Viking vs Spartan, the pinnacle of intelligence. I didn't even watch that one. I know you probably did it. The only ones I've kind of like, the only time I ever pay attention to him is when he does a FNAF theory, because apparently he's usually really damn right on those, to the point where Scott Cawthorne will usually tell him he is, which is usually one of the only reasons I watch him. And some of his Undertale ones I actually quite like. People talk about Undertale in 2017? Yes. He did one semi-recently. Undertale's a dead meme. Like a 3-part. Yeah, I don't know. Look it up. To go on Comics Explained, Comic Historian, fucking go on Reddit and stuff. Figure out this question, because now I'm kind of curious. There had to be a time in the comics where Bane just like goes, "Oh, puppy." Just collapses. You know, I feel like someone's just gonna respond. He drinks his milk. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a genuine response. This is so interesting.
He drinks a lot of milk.
Comic book theories.
No. Just go to why doesn't Bane like break under the? Yo, Dylan, answer us this question. Why doesn't Bane break under the stress from all the excess mass that has been given to him? Here, I have a better question. Where is Clayface's actual brain?
Where's Clayface's actual brain?
What? I don't even know if he has a brain.
His brain is the mud. It's the clay.
I was gonna say he's completely clay and mud at this point. Like, I don't understand if he even has a technical brain.
He doesn't have sentience anymore.
Actually, that might be true also.
Wait, what'd you say?
He may not have sentience anymore.
No, he does have sentience. Yeah, he definitely has sentience, actually.
Like, can he choose what he does?
Yeah.
So he can...
And he can reason, and yeah.
Wants to be.
Yeah. In fact, he is in one rendition of the, of Batman. For a while.
I typed in Clayface, where is his brain? And it goes, images for Clayface, where is his brain? Okay. I don't care about Iceman versus Clayface, damn it.
Iceman will win.
2 points away from Knight.
Like, I seriously want to watch
Same.
like really powerful.
Dude, fucking Clayface is super powerful as well.
Yeah, but like Iceman's actual ability is able to like his like actual mutant ability is literally to like freeze anything. Like he could freeze time.
Can it freeze your dick off? I don't agree with the Devastators being changed from las cannons to heavy bolters. I feel like they should just have an upgrade that changes them from las cannons to heavy bolters to auto cannons, instead of making them into like 2 different units. That's something I kind of don't like.
Oh, that might be... Oh, that would probably be both reasons. Apparently, Bane has superhuman healing.
Oh, yep. Alright, there we go.
Apparently Venom is a type of medicine that helps him recover from most injuries, and also it increases his endurance, stamina, and durability, to the point where he could fall from great heights and still live.
Yeah, makes sense. What about, Clayface's brain?
Let me look up Clayface then. To be honest, that one is like a really question I don't ever know if we'll ever find out.
Like...
That's one of those things that the comic book is just gonna be like, we're not telling you because you don't need to know.
I think, no, they usually... There's only so many ideas in a comic book.
Okay.
Merlin, do you like all the shooters I have?
I'm currently getting flanked.
Oh. You got this. Yeah, you have the units there.
Holy shit, I did not know Clayface was a poisonous touch.
Iceman's powers were pushed to the limits when possessed by Emma Frost, who used Iceman to discover the fate of the aliens. During this time, Iceman was able to control all forms of moisture.
What?
Fluids inside people's bodies travel as a liquid, solid, or gas. Not even the
Orb, are you
combined
hearing
might
this?
of the X-Men Gold Team was able to stop Emma Frost in Iceman's body.
Orb, are you hearing this?
What? You guys are talking about comic book heroes. I'm not paying attention.
He doesn't care. It's not girls in panzers.
The fucking he controls all moisture, Orb. How do you even fight that?
Is that like the waterbender who
Yeah, it's the waterbender.
Figuring out how to
What are you
bend
talking
blood?
about? What?
I love how he just jumps
Avatar
straight.
the Last Airbender and Iceman?
I mean, that's what I jumped to.
Bless you.
In Spaceman.
I think bless you? Do you want me to
know
not
what the
bless you?
dumbest part of this is, though?
What?
Iceman asked Emma Frost, like, after she was done, how she did all that. And she's like, oh, I'm not gonna teach you how to do it. So he's so OP that they can't actually let him learn.
I mean, it's a brilliant, like, retcon, considering that if he is, like, that left to be that OP, then...
I'm just pointing out, there are also the Hulk, who's apparently one of the most OP fucking characters in the Marvel Universe, and then, Thanos.
Wait, did you ever find out about the
I'm
whole...
still looking.
Okay, I just want to...
All I'm finding about him is his powers, his malleable clay-like body. Being chemically altered gave him the ability to regenerate body mass, change shape, size, density, and shapeshift into any form he could think of.
I guess maybe his brain just shapeshifted into his body.
Well, at that point, it's like, if his body is legitimately able to be controlled any way, that means he could change his brain, too.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he even has one at this point. And apparently, I didn't know he had poisonous touch, but it specifically says, kills with a poisonous touch capable of reducing flesh to protoplasm.
Wow.
Which means, in a sense, his own body is protoplasm.
He's a fucking walking, living meme. And they
Actually,
say...
No,
Solomon
you know
Grundy.
how powerful the Juggernaut is?
Solomon Grundy is an actual zombie.
Yeah, I know.
He's also born on a Monday.
Yeah, Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. Died on a Tuesday.
You got it right.
Buried on a Wednesday, or something like that.
Yeah, you got it right. You're
That's
smart.
an old nursery rhyme. And my parents were surprised I even knew it.
What about you? Are you an old nursery rhyme?
Yes. Yeah, I'll show you how old I'm a nursery rhyme. Give me a second.
Merlin, I'm going in.
Yeah, so am I.
Full frontal meme.
I'm going over the night, so...
Oh wait, actually hold on a second. I'm gonna drop my rocks now.
Man, but Iceman can literally just kill everybody.
Is that a euphemism? Dropping the rocks?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Just gotta keep up on
Well-
my lingo.
Merlin, look what I'm doing.
Okay, Solomon Grundy's a weird character.
You know who's a really strong character?
Calendar Man.
Colossus.
No, Condiment Man!
Let's search him up. Condiment Man, Batman. Condiment King, Batman.
Oh, there we go. Condiment King. Condiment
Is
King!
a supervillain?
Condiment King! Condiment King!
Created by Bruce Timm and Paul Dini for the Batman the Animated Series.
At one point, Colossus becomes the Juggernaut, and he becomes like a god, basically.
Why is this a character?
Condiment King!
Why?
Condiment King!
What about Animal Man?
What about that one Spider-Man villain that wanted to turn everybody into dinosaurs even though he could cure cancer?
Wait, did they put Mr. Freeze in Injustice 2? Awesome.
So today I learned when you recall your gravity like hand and stuff, you can actually pull in units to you.
I think the Condiment Man is a thing.
No, it's Condiment King! King!
You know what I mean, but the fact that he's a thing at all.
Are you saying that he shouldn't be a thing?
Yes, it's like of all the fucking Batman villains, he is by far, like most people talk shit about Calendar Man, but no offense, but Calendar Man's actually pretty fucking terrifying. Specifically on Halloween. But it's like, oh my goodness. Any other random Batman villains you want to find out information for?
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll. Not.
There you go.
He's kind of terrifying.
They were distracted enough.
Merlin, you saved the game.